Now Olga informs that the work is done, and Sergei tells her to give him half a ruble, and he tells him to continue coming to continue to get work continuously. He'll get work over here, and he comes next week and gets the same work and is paid again. Whenever he comes to the house of Sergei, he gets work, and Sergei tries to help him in the best possible way, giving him some things as well, like trousers and other things. So now, once he is being asked by the Sergei what his name was, his name is Lashkov. Lashkov is the name of the beggar, and now because Sergei is moving from that very place, he tells this Lashkov what he'll do. Lashkov does not have any other work, so he gives a letter of recommendation for a writing job, because he comes to know from this Lashkov that he is able to read and write. So he has a copying job for him. So he gives him that recommendation letter and wants him to go to the next place. So Sergei is happy at having set him on right path, and he is not seen for 2 years. What happened after that? After 2 years, when once Sergei was buying ticket at a cinema hall, and he was going to watch opera or any kind of a show, so he realized that he has seen Lashkov, and he calls the person, and it really is Lashkov. The person is in a good attire, and he knew he now this Lashkov, this Sergei knew now that he has become notary, and now a notary means a person who writes documents in the court. So he's become notary, and he gets 35 rubles a month now. He has a paid income now, so he has his life had changed. He is delighted to be a man who reset his life. The Sergei feels a kind of satisfaction at heart, because he feels that he is the responsible for the change in the life of this man Lashkov, this beggar. But Lashkov thanks him. At the same time, he tells him that it was not you, it was Olga. Though you were there, but Olga is the main reason that I'm changed. Olga saved my life because I was not able to do my work. So she used to she used to sit and weave for the time, a lot of time, and then she used to chop all the wood for me. And she has an act of sympathy towards me, and that changed really my life. So these the words which were kind, and these deeds which were very good for him, and this changed these words from Olga, and this act of kindness chose him just in a different manner. He changed his heart. He just gave up this drinking, and now he is a notary. So he bids farewell over there and went inside the hall. Now, analysis of the chapter is that the title of the chapter is thought-provoking, as it leaves the reader to dwell on the human failings to judge people and labeling them for life. It is that sometimes we feel appearances are deceptive. As I always say, appearances are deceptive, and we fail to judge. So that's why human beings should not judge by mere appearance. So as this beggar first seemed that he is worth nothing, at last he has proved his worth. But at the same time, Olga, who is the cook, actually Sergei thinks that he has done all the kind of change, because it's because of him, all the change that is brought into the life of Lashkov, the beggar. But it is actually because of Olga. So the story revolves around the theme of kindness and compassion. It also highlights the ability of a person to change with the right motivation. The theme which is very important in this is kindness, act of kindness and compassion, how it can change the life of a human being. And another thing is how motivation, the motivation from outside or internal motivation can change the life of a human being. That's why we always keep on saying that we need to motivate our young ones to become this world citizens. So that means there should be a kind of a motivating thing for them. Right now here it is being presented that kind of motivation for Lashkov was Olga. So that is that we can say theme, that act of kindness on the behalf of Olga, and on the behalf of Sergei as well, because it's he who gave him work first. The chapter shows how selfish act can have a life-changing effect on the selfless act, sorry, receiver, to the extent that it gives him the incentive to change a way of life that he had become entrapped in. Now, a simple act of selfless act on behalf of Sergei just gave a life-changing effect to, and this life-changing effect to Lashkov's life, and an act on the behalf of Olga is more important than this, and it became as a kind of an incentive which changed him from that entrapped